My friends, I welcome you here today to expel a festering rot in our ranks. My wife, our faction heir Meng Li, plots against the Timeless Shaman King and as such shall be removed from her position as faction heir. It shall go to my firstborn, Ziran, and Meng Li, my failed wife, shall be expelled from the clan. She is no longer worthy of our blessings. We'll just set up the tax real quick. Farewell. You shall not be missed. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Fableheim and Total War Three Kingdoms, the Furious Wild with Mulu, the Timeless Shaman King. Interesting. Okay, so I guess that was that kind of forced the issue of divorce, didn't it? I did kind of, whatever. Anyway, goodbye Meng Li. We had that problem growing, and that is the solution I came up with. She was expelled. Now, to be fair, part of that was my fault, because she was turned into a rival of mine due to the whole, betraying political marriage. Sorry, thinking about movement here. Betraying political marriage, decapitating her father, that sort of thing. So, part of that could have been avoided, I will admit. But the past is the past. We must accept our failings as a human, our betrayals, and move on. So, to move on, I have a plan. It's a great plan. Probably. Actually, it's about a 50-50 of it being a good plan and being a terrible plan. My plan, we are going to call upon the Han, the so-called civilized Han, to assist us. How? Primarily through money. We've established a trade agreement with the Han Empire, and we are going to be taking over Wutugu's territory. We're kind of going to ignore, you see everything like to the south over here, this territory that Wutugu took over, Jianli and Meng Huo, and this dude who's mad at me. Oh, and this dude's mad at me too. We're just gonna ignore that. It's not there. So if it does crop up to be an issue, we will be spawning, soon-ish, a mobile army to move about between our territories here in the mountains, which are actually quite defensible. You've seen how many turns it's taken me to move Mulu through here, so it's not something the enemy's going to want to do, I don't think. And we can just spawn, a weak mobile army, throw in like 1 or 2 elephants, and it should be enough that alongside the garrison here, it defends. Also, one of these days we're going to have to spawn King Dorsey and give him more stuff. So, on the note of making trade agreements, leaning heavily on the financial power of the so-called civilized Han. Is that joke going to get old yet? We can now make a trade agreement with Lady Wu. And it's not because of anything we did. She got a 3rd trade agreement. Thank you. So we somehow have to make this interesting enough for her to overlook negative 3.1. And I kind of have to do this now. Also, we can become a vassal of someone. She actually doesn't want me to become a vassal. That's another thing we can actually... Hold on. So, some of you... This is going to be a little... I'll work this out first. Some of you may recall, or if you are new here, hello. Actually, this is not even new. One of my first series for this game was called The Long Kong Rong Con. I loved it. I made limitless mistakes, but it has a special place in my heart. I'm going to make money, aren't I? Or make a payment. And in that playthrough, I had many problems. Some of my own doing and some not. And one way that I got around, I finagled my way out of numerous problems, was by manipulating the reagency system. So what do I mean? I mean, at least she's going to like me now. I mean that at any point, if we're at war with a lot of people, we're at war with 5 people, I would say that's a lot for how weak we currently are. We can submit to another faction, kneel, bend the knee, and we will suddenly not be at war with any of them. It'll just clear all of our registries. The way that happens is the faction that we're bending the knee to yells at all of the factions we're at war with and says, if you don't peace out with this faction who is now under my protection, I will go to war with you. And typically, the AI is like, oh, we don't want that, peace out. Sometimes they say no, but that's usually how it works. And as Kong Rong, I bounced between at least 3 or 4 vacillations. Just going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, piecing out and declaring war and piecing out and declaring war. It was a lot of fun, I'm not gonna lie. And that's kind of, I think, what we can do here if we need to, now that we've opened up proper diplomacy with the so-called civilized Han. So yeah, keep that in the back of your mind. I'm actually going to increase our food production because we're using food as a bargaining chip in numerous diplomacies. I actually can turn this down. No, I can turn that down once one of these upgrade. It is not good because it's very upsetting. Ooh, we can do this too. Hold on. 6. This is increased from farming specifically. And this is 7 from farming. Ho ho. Ho ho ho. Oh, that's because you're already here. Okay. Okay, hopefully that'll give him some purpose as well. Our new faction heir, by the way. Oh, there's not fighting on water, is there? That's not this game. Our new faction heir is a child. So, I don't know where he has to get off on land. Hold on. Can he get up here? I think he can. So we'll go here and ambush. You know, let's just take us off the roads. We'll see if we can goad him into fighting us, because that would be great. Jianxi is not happy. So my plan with young Peon, I jested. I promise it was just a jest. I jested to divorce her from Wu Tugu and marry her, which is some good old-fashioned English king manipulation from ye olden times. I don't intend on doing that, just so everyone's on the same page. Li Bao have my daggers. Put them to good use. And that's it, right? That's it for everything. Hello. How interested are you in this deal? He has -2 food. Well, what are you doing on my... Ooh. I'm not going to do that, by the way. I'll let her remain married with Wutugu, because hopefully, now that I have his spouse, all I have to do is punch him around a few times, and then he'll submit. We'll put him on the new tribal council position we unlock by capturing him, by demanding his fealty, whatever. Then we will... Are you at war with Shiji? No. Ooh. Oh ho ho ho. This could be, well, I was gonna say this could be the deal of a lifetime, but I'm kind of not looking like it. I do want to peace out with him because he could be annoyingly like crawling up in this direction or something. I don't know. I just don't want to deal with it. That's in my favor. That's not. You know what? I'll peace out with you. Not that it means a whole lot. Oh, look! I don't know if the game broke or it just forgave my very cruel betrayal. But hey, we're trustworthy. I am not trustworthy. I don't know what it is about this game, but I just invoke the full wrath of how topsy-turvy old school diplomacy was. It's like today, you have some international paper, a piece of paper that's kind of remotely agreed upon by the international community, and everyone's like, oh, no, no, no. Back then, you had a piece of paper, it could have like king seals on it, shit, and they'd be like, nope, goodbye. Off with your head. It was considered, I think it was considered anyway, bad manners to kill emissaries and stuff, which it's considered bad manners today, but, you know, that's not a new thing, I don't think. I hope not. I think we can split this up and get more money this way. That's what I'm trying to do. I was just trying to think of something to fill the void. Fill the dark void. We might be able to use some of this money to... Oh, no, that's way too much. Get working on King Dalcy's retinue. The more durable that thing is, the better our defense is. Oof. We're playing with some very finicky numbers here. 1,000 gold, 202 gold per turn, peace and neutral... peace and a non-aggression pact. That doesn't mean we're going to be friends, Ying Xiao. It means I'm not going to kill you. Yet. You know, it would be perfect for all of us if you just get absorbed by Shijie. And then I can become friends with Shijie. And then everything will be okay. That's kind of my perfect situation here. Nope. Hi, Dong. Nope. You even like me. Oh, the Dong likes that I have war atrocities against my enemies plus 119. That sounds about right. That's the Tyrant Dongzhuo. Big Daddy Dong. Huh. Ah, that's the thing. Oh, this is not good. Alright, good news. There's some good news here. We had a 95% ambush chance. What the? Anyway, good news. While this army is actually kind of terrifying. Somewhat. This is mostly medium infantry, I think. I'm just going to break them all. I'm sure no one is surprised by this strategy. We're just going to break them beneath the endless tide. And that's it. Oh, look, you have some mercenary archers. Okay, fire archers, terrifying. Here are the tiger warriors. Aren't these awesome? Are these the slingers? No. So these guys, I think they're like my unique unit, of which I have none. 502, 24, 32, 9. Oh, they are way better than my unique unit. Not so good in the armor piercing, though. But they also have tigers, and they basically can pick one unit, send the tigers at it, and the tiger will just go eat that unit. So, you know, there's that. So, we are going to take our army of medium infantry and slam it against their army of medium infantry. Who's surprised by our strategy? The difference is we have war elephants. And they do not. Which is weird. Because this is... Oh no, this is Wutugu, isn't it? No? Yes. Yes, this is Wutugu. I should say, it's weird because Meng Huo has elephants. But this is, as mentioned, Wutugu. Who does not possess elephants. Although Meng Huo's elephants, they're okay. They're okay. He has okay elephants. They're called the Nanjiang Elephants, and they're like, if you played Total War Warhammer, they're the, what do they even call them in that game? They're the elephants with the shrine on the back. The war totem, war shrine. That thing. That's what the Nanjiang Elephants are. Now, in pure... What are they called again? Carthaginian strategy. The elephants go first. I've touched on that. But we're being shot by archers. Wait a minute, where are these? Oh. So we're gonna send our shields in first. Then we send these in. And again, it's not because this is what I think is the correct option. It's because it's what I think is the best option. Just go, I don't know, shoot that or something. Yep, here come the tigers. See? They'll just go break that rail quick. Just put it into that right meow. Alright, here we go. They ran into the spears. They should have known not to do that, honestly.
Do not waste your breath. You will need it.
And here we go.
Your general needs aid.
Oh, ye bastards. What just happened there is he just added 30 seconds to my spell. So I couldn't trumpet spam. I mean, I got one off still. But I couldn't spam it. But my strategy, that's everything I have. What do I have if I can't spam my trumpet? Nothing. 2. 1.
You are too pathetic to survive. Your threats will not avail you.
Mm-hmm.
Beasts of war, to attention. Charge!
Where's Li Bao? You know, part of me thought about making Li Bao my heir. Because he's literally my best friend. And he's been here through everything. He's been here since the beginning. When I was losing, Li Bao died to berserk Mulu and make me win. It's literally just, he should be the heir. Let's all be real here. But, oh well. It'll be Zeron, my son. Oh, and then I can do a whole Arthas speech. Oh yeah, that's gonna be it. My son.
Remember who your enemy is.
The day you were born, the very forests of Lordaeron whispered the name Arthas.
Our victory grows ever closer.
Yep. I tell you this, for when my time is over, you shall be king. Close up on the Lich King's helm. Are you all dead yet? Thank you. I skipped a lot of the speech because I don't remember it. It's all really good though. I watched with pride as you grew into a weapon of justice. Something, something. Our family has always ruled with wisdom and strength. And I know that you will show restraint when exercising your great power. As he literally resurrects one of the most powerful frostworms, blue dragons to have ever lived. Oh, the Wrath cinematic is so good. Usually I cut this part out, but I kind of like my little rant. My little tangent here that makes no sense. Well, it makes perfect sense. But Zeron is how many turns? He's 3? So he's... There's 5 seasons in a year. Heroic victory. So 15 times 5? 75? 75 turns? If I remember the freaking thing. If I remember to give the Arthas speech 75 turns from now, I'll do it.
Our strikes were decisive.
I need replenishment because there's an army from Menghuo literally right behind me. Oh, concerned, humble, and kind. Aww. Are you the one with the tigers? No, but you have the cavalry. And heavy spears, yo. And javelin thrower? What are you doing with this person? Are you the person with the tigers? You are the person with the tigers. Hello. My dear, might I have a word with you in private? You Wu Liang, guileful command. I actually, guerrilla battles, night battles. I mean, what if I? Hear me out. I take both. You know, like a porque no los dos type of thing. Porque no los dos. How can you be cruel and honest? Well, okay, I kind of see that. I guess you're the seer? What? Wow. You know, these both have great retinues. Although she's the rival of Yu Wu Liang. She me? I'm not gonna take this character just for a freaking tiger thing, am I? No. We'll stick to the guts. We'll take her, and we'll off with your head. I mean, I'll raise you. That took a remarkable amount of restraint. But I possess some... Sorry, I couldn't say that with a straight face. A rare talent. The Trial of Beasts. Oh. Hey. Yo, you give me an elephant. So something that I was told a while ago, actually now. Which campaign was it Lubu? There's a few campaigns ago. Is if you're gonna delegate, always hit Night Battle. It literally doesn't matter what you're doing, just press it because the reduced I want the Tiger Warriors, but I'm not.
Run back to your master.
Restraints.
Yours is the quest for balance.
Another elephant. Always press Night Battles because the AI will count the morale negative, the morale penalty for your enemies in the calculations for the auto resolve. So if you're going to press Delegate, always do it. Always press that.
With nature's fury.
All right, this is Lady Zhurong's brother, Daili Dongzhi, the Brother of Flames. He has obviously his own unique armor, and he has a flaming hammer. He also has the Tiger Slingers, which is what I want. I want these in Mulu's retinue. And he has some Nanjiang Elephants. Oh. Well, his friend does. Luo Bong. Hey, Hahuinan. What's up, bro? I am... Oh. I may or may not have tried to kill you a while ago, you know, betrayed our friendship, etc., etc., etc. Just ignore that. It doesn't matter, you know? Let old bygones be bygones. This is hilarious, actually. During this loading screen? Uh-oh. Now I'm scared. Everything is slowing down. Game, don't you dare crash on me. I just had the greatest victory of my life. Don't. Well, I mean, it wasn't it that impressive? Okay, we're back. So what was scaring me is that I have a fancy keyboard. Obviously, I'm a gamer, so I have to have a glowing keyboard, right? I do really like it, though. But my keyboard's, what would you call it? Lighting was lagging. And that's not something I've seen very often. So, that gave me a moment of pause. A momentary pause. Also, whenever I get heavy spears, I need to start using them. Although they countered the cavalry quite well, didn't they? Boop. Boop. Here we go. We are the offense once again. I'm gonna do a little cheeky. What is that in the top right? Over here. Oh, it's these little... Ah, look at this. Well, that's cute. These little floating lanterns. I didn't know that was like an all the time thing. I thought that was a... like holiday thing or something. They're really gonna make me fight them in the water. The AI really thought this one through, didn't they? Oh, and they have flaming archers. Of course they have flaming archers. They absorb Lady Shirong, who gets flaming archers really early on in her campaign. You know, Lady of Fire and all that. It actually doesn't come from her, believe it or not. It comes from the first faction she absorbs. Whatever they're called. I want you. Go straight in, straight in. The terrain did not work to my advantage here, but that's okay. Just rushing my elephants through. A little bit of a dilapidated response here from yours truly.
Yes. Try.
There are the Nanjiang Elephants. We'll trumpet here. We'll bring in Li Bao.
Oh dear.
The enemy warriors are running.
Get ready, get ready, get ready, go. And that was about what I expected. Good job, team. Round of applause for everyone. We did it. Make ready for the war beasts, also known as the elephants. Let's keep moving, let's keep moving. Okay. We'll kill all them, and then we'll send everyone else off on a murder spree. Where are my elephants? Bum, bum, ba-da-da, ba, bum, bum, bum. You know, something I wonder about. I've been thinking about this a lot, actually, because my I mentioned this before, my defeat scenario, where I failed this campaign because of my incredibly aggressive nature. We'll put it gently. Where the heck is it? My plan was to begin another campaign with Lady Shirong, because she's the other Nanman general that interests me in any capacity. I guess Shimok is kind of interesting in the fact that he can claim the Dragon Throne, and he's the only one that can, so that's kind of cool. But my fear is I've been playing with these trumpets for so long that, and having the elephants shatter the entire line. What would I even do if I didn't have access to elephants? How would I win fights, you know? Because obviously Mulu is the elephant faction. You can of course get elephants by beating Mulu and, you know, confederating him and doing all that stuff. But you won't start with elephants. They were in forced march, so they should die, right? That's how this works? A heroic victory. But yeah, I've been thinking about that a lot. How would I play the Nanman if I didn't have a tide of elephants? To literally break them beneath the endless tide. The answer is I don't know. I guess with Shirong I could try and abuse the tigers, but tigers aren't elephants. I think we can all agree with that. That's a basic anatomical question. I shouldn't kill him. For the sake of our long time well-being, for uniting the tribes, I should not kill the heir to Menghuo's faction and the brother of Lady Zhurong. I shouldn't do it. I shouldn't do it. Where's some of that restraint? I talked about it. It was there. Alright.
Consider this a mercy. A soldier is a here.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Let feasting commence.
Who said that there could be peace? Nuoba Chuju Libao and Mulu as rivals. Yep.
Welcome.
That sounds about right.
Moving out.
Mulu. Look at this. Isn't this a wonderful stick? Now, the downside to this stick is, of course, that it has no melee damage. It's pure armor piercing. Good news, though, is all I have to do is send Mulu to punch some really, really dangerous things, and all of a sudden, it doesn't matter. He punches them real good. Alright, why are you all mad at me? Oh, because we're in the thing of the ox, that's right. I remember. You have low general satisfaction. Why is that? Banishments, lack of purpose, general discontent, friendships within hostile factions, recent events, and desires for higher court position. You are the untried strategist who has a fondness towards me. And yet, here you are. Your retinue kinda sucks, though. What if I just release you? What about you? You're probably in a similar situation, huh? Rivalries, banishments, and you? Okay. Why are you mad? Are you the lady that I really liked? I think so. Yep. And look at this. She is pure authority. What about you? You're not really anything. Amateur general. Oh, look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Never seen anything so beautiful. Wow, our melee arm piercing damage own army. Dang. So I have two people on the precipice of leaving me. Dorsey is not particularly pleased. I've upset quite a few people. Great. Fantastic. Done a good thing, didn't they, team? I've always wanted to upset literally everyone. Wu Tugu will take peace. Well, would you look at that? Now, if I were a sensible individual... If I were a sensible individual, you know what we would do right now, team? We would make peace, get a trade agreement. Well, that's not happening. We would make peace and take him for everything he's worth. That's what we would do. You know what I'm not gonna do? The sensible thing. Wu Tugu betrayed me, the betrayer, and I will not tolerate it. That's how this works. Oh, Dong Zhuo sang peace with Yuan Shu. Interesting. Yuan Shu has declared himself emperor, by the way. Oh, I love you, Nuobachuju. This tranquil trait... This tranquil trait is awesome. 5% armor own retinue and 3% replenishment own army. It's a top tier trait. It's up there with the best of the best. Anyway, give me this.
Strike with fury.
Swiggity swooty. Coming for that booty. With my new flaming stick.
Celebrate.
Where did I get it?
Our victory was just.
You know, they just sold out. It's a beautiful thing. Okay. So before I get too taken away by la situación, I need to enforce some freaking public order. Which I can't do with that. So, let's build that. Let's reduce the tax, which will put a slight of a a slight stamp on that. Actually, before this runs off, let's upgrade the city. Because we have 2 turns. This will finish, and then we can build something. And then we can give King Dwalsi an actual real retinue. And then we can investigate with the rest of our treasury, building a second army to fend off from the south. Because someone is going to have to go punch Wutugu across the face, and it can't be Mulu. I can't be everywhere. I can't do everything. But I can do a lot. Any ancillaries worth my time? No? I have an elephant. It's a beautiful elephant. What are we looking at with this? You're broke. I'm not surprised. I think he only owns this. Although with this, we're getting into the territories of Vietnam. Right? Yeah. That's what this is. Geography. Ooh. Although, this is still something Chupan. Okay. Thanks. Wait, can I get more now? Probably not. Actually, it was 1,400. Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright. It was like, I don't remember, 148 or something. 142. Perfect. This will upset Jianli and make Chupan happier. Great. I'm pretty sure that I ended the possibility for peace with Jianle when I chopped off Dong Tuna's head. Just a thought. You're getting more mad at me by the moment. By the day, this is growing. I'd love... Can you hold on? Probably not. Alright, well. Farewell. Young Paeon. There was a moment where I dreamed you could stay, but that moment has passed. I'm just going to release her because I can't afford the satisfaction penalty of banishing another person. They're just getting over the last one. Wait, what? How did this drop so low, Dwalsi? Will he remain at 4? Because if he rebels, I'm going to be in a little bit of a pickle. I'm also at -2 food. Well, I'm actually going to quick save real quick. Let's see what happens. I didn't realize Death of a Friend was -10. I don't even know who died that was his friend. I'm pretty sure the fire dude wasn't his friend. Please don't rebel, please don't rebel, please don't rebel.
Another branch grows and sprouts.
Ah, yes. Look, they're in a coalition. Nice. I pieced out with everyone in his coalition. He should like me now. Actually, it's a great thing that I did because they might have sent Shijie to war with me. Uh-oh. Your officials witnessed smoke rising from one of your villages when visiting it for a routine inspection, assisting the garrison there to kill a small group of men armed with flaming torches. They then asked where the attackers came from. The garrison commander explains that the rioters were in fact locals, protesting one of your recent decrees. As your star rises, the divide between ruler and subjects is unavoidable. You'll have to monitor public order more closely. So that happened because I have low public order. Oh look, there's Jinhan Sandri. What if I... I don't like doing this, King Dwalsi. But you're gonna have to go. I liked your retinue. Oh, she's dead. I didn't kill her. I don't remember how this goes. Yeah, he rebelled, but he was gone. Okay. Well, you know what this means, Tim. first things first. Hello! Jin Huan San Jie. Wait, can you spy as... I don't think you can spy as this faction. I don't think that's a thing. You are the Guarder of the Path. That's kind of meh, actually. What about you? Basic Steward. Should I know who this is? Li Hu Wen? Cowardly, populist, and loyal. To be fair, those all sound like great traits for something I don't. What? Tranquil. Unobservant and agile. You're from Menghuo, but you left. Makes sense. I mean, suspicious. Chance of ambushing improved. I kind of wanted Jin Huan Sunjie because he was one of the faction leaders, but Li Hu Wen seems way better. Sorry, bro. And let's see, who are you and why are you here? You are friends with Wu Tugu. You are mad for a number of reasons. General discontent, friendships within hostile factions, recent events, lack of purpose, desires higher court position. Innate satisfaction, faction fondness, recently hired authorita from Mulu. Okay. And you are just upset for reasons. And you leveled up. Congratulations. Whatever this recent events minus 10 is really annoying. Oh, is that my my ritual? So basically this will all be fixed here in a minute. You like me a lot, lady. Is this because I saved you? Nice. And you're... Yeah, you're this army. Well, you're probably going to be leading my next army, Miss Guileful Commander. We're going to need a Cave Lord. Who wants to do that, though? Might make it you, Professional General. What do you do? Own retinue. Attack range for ranged units. Being immune to fear and terror is pretty good, but we're kind of the one army that would do fear and terror. Does that make sense? You know, this dude, basic steward. Building upkeep. Yeah, I think... So this dude's going to be the Cave Lord. I have decreed. And definitely not because he's a steward. Actually, no, that's entirely why. So how many territory does Wu Tugu have up here? Not much. I should probably put an end to this. It's so hard to get over here. Well, you know what they say. Fortune favors the bold.
Be ready to move.
I have no idea where Wu Tugu is, but we're going to find out. Fortune favors the bold. Alright, so let's get our court steward sorted away. Li Hu Wen. The way this works is you summon your general, you grant him, you bestow upon him the units that you think he needs to best perform his actions. I am resisting spending much more. Look at this retinue. This is a retinue for someone I trust.
I answer your request, my lord.
You do. And now you defend Wuling, my capital city, from my would-be captors. Next turn. Maybe I should have appointed him first and then did that. Whatever. Okay, so what do you want? Wuling wants to level up. I need some freaking something. Leaning One, go do this. And this can be you. Who is my Guileful commander? It's you. Okay. So, Yu Wu Liang will be spawning as a proper army. And we'll just send these guys out to go do stuff and things. Ooh. Go do that. Give me some trade influence. We actually have an insane amount of trade influence. That's cool. Next turn. Our steward. Will be taking ownership. This is hilarious. I offend your ambition. No. You offend my ambition. Oh, we have found Wu Tugu. You think. We're going to do Ritual of the Elephants. It's getting even stronger. But hopefully this will help overcome our public order issues. A good omen. 3 morale. Woo! The serpent is a venerable creature in our culture, worthy of tribute and devotion. The construction of a shrine is a fitting tribute, and so you raise the timbers on an ornate memorial to the slithering snake, in the hopes your devotions will eventually bring rewards. Mulu is friends with Li Bao, and I guess not enemies with that person? Question mark? Okay. Now, Stuart Li Huwen. Congratulations on becoming Cave Lord of Wuling. I know that you will do me proud. I do. I know that. Thankfully, we have overcome our public order issue. Ooh, and now, before us, we face our greatest foe. He's actually done me quite the favor.
Stoke passions and strike.
Okay, so let's take a look at this map, shall we? Ooh, that's quite the defensible position. That is a fortifiable position if I've ever seen one, my friends. What? Does this have walls or something? I don't know. I'll just build this. But this isn't why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because this is a clear defeat for me. And they will take this opportunity to come at me, and I will get to fight them outside of their city. Now, I could have just attacked Wutugu, but I have to go around the city, and I couldn't quite do that. This also will suspend the replenishment of any of the armies inside the city, and you can see that the forces of Ji-Ni, the Waiting Warrior, are pretty much half replenishment, so we stopped them from gaining full strength. Even though Wutugu will fully complete his replenishment, it's fine. It's whatever. Unfortunately, we are going to lose Zhang Pingyi to Meng Huo's forces. He has a lot of flaming warriors. But, who cares? Hi. You want me to level something? Healthy. Okay. Congratulations on being healthy. I like how everyone was super mad and now they're super okay with me. King Dwosi was the same. If he could have just survived until the elephant, he would have been he would still be here with me. Why can I see this? No clue. Actually, no idea why I can see that. I can see this too. Hi. Hello? Han? Let's take a look at our treasury real quick. We'll take a quick accounting of things before I sign off for today, because this epic battle will have to wait until next time. We are widely acknowledged in our pride. So we have now minus 10 pride decay, 4 animal handler units available, 4 elephant units available, 16% range damage for animal troops, which is purely... Actually, the elephants have ranged units on top of them, so they do some as well. But I think this is primarily for the tiger slingers or whatever. Minus 45% upkeep for animal units, yes. And 16% melee damage for all animal troops. That's why our elephants are so freaking terrifying. These things are walking armies. So beautiful. Brings a tear to the eye. So yeah, that's awesome. As far as our treasury is concerned, we have 2125 in commanderies, 1242 in trades, 1213 in diplomacy. So we're actually making quite a bit of money in diplomacy. Half of our profit, which is specifically just the green part, is coming from diplomacy at the moment. 2500 from other. I have no idea what that means. This trade has actually worked out pretty well. And I think it's entirely because the options here, I was really torn between this. But you can either get plus 10% when opening up proper diplomacy between the so-called civilized Han. You can either get plus 10 diplomatic relations with all Han factions, or you can get 100% trade influence. My thinking was that as you unite more of the tribes, you lose relation with the Han anyway. So I was just thinking, you know what? We might as well try and plunder the trade for all it's worth. So I just went for 100% trade influence, and it's worked out well so far. I don't really regret that choice at all. What am I even doing here? Ah, yes. That'll be good. That'll be good. We didn't complete a research this time, but that's okay. We're well on the way. We've kind of stabilized here in the mountains. I like this a lot. We did good work. We also killed Lady Zhurong's brother. Ooh, that's not going to come back to bite me at all. But we'll see. More Nanjiang Elephants. We'll see the consequences of my actions next time. I'm hoping that this is all Wutugu has so far, so we can just go bop, bop, and then Mulu can play around up here with Meng Huo, and then we can spawn our second army and go bop, bop, and then kind of, you know, deal with the ramifications down here. 'Tis the plan. I hope that you agree. I hope that you enjoyed, and I hope that you look forward to our climactic engagement with Wutugu next time. Bye-bye!